Alright people, I'm out here in the garage messing around with that cutlass. Just trying to see little things I can do on it. Right now I'm doing this seat mod, the 60/40 cut, because I don't feel like looking for any bucket seats, and honestly I like these a little bit better than bucket seats. So what I'm gonna do is, so far, I'm gonna show you real quick. I took the hog rings, took them all out the little spaces right here, and I'm in the process of taking those 4 bolts out so I can take these pieces off. I already took the little armrest off over there. So what I'm gonna do, once I take the fabric off and fold it back, I'm gonna take it, mark it, and basically it's a line, just sit on line straight down, cut the foam, and I'm gonna cut this piece off. When I cut this piece off, then I have space for a center console in the middle, and then I'll rework this little fabric and get it hooked back on down here in this area or something, so it'll be a little tight, because when I build me a custom center console, whenever I do something, it'll cover it up anyways if it looks a little bad, but it ain't gonna look bad. And whenever I get the seats redone, that'll be even easier. So that's all I'm doing right now. Take it around to the cut real quick. Ain't much changed on this thing, man. I'm literally in the process of just pulling everything out, redoing all type of shit. Still ain't got this back deck built yet. I gotta get a radio for it. The speakers I always put in my fronts. See, Polk Audio speakers right here. Some nice speakers. So these going up front, got 2 of those, and I have 2 tweeters from the same speakers, dome styles tweeters, that will go with those also. And it has a crossover. Not sure what the crossover is right now, actually. Can't remember. But it was a crossover to it. Well, I didn't really worry about that much. But that's what I'm doing right now. This camera stay focused. Just fucking with this seat. I gotta get me a either a sawzall, reciprocating saw, or a jigsaw. I think it'll be better for me to do this with a jigsaw. It'll be a lot better as far as the cut goes. When I get done with it, I'll get back at you. Alright, here I am so far. Got the foam cut out. Got part of that cut out right there. I'm gonna test it and see how it is. I might have to cut a little bit more off. If not, grind down these edges, put something over it where it won't rip this fabric. Bend that back up, and we'll be about in there. That's what I'm doing right now. I'll get back at you when I'm finished. Alright, I'm back with this little modification that I was doing. Got the seat in there. When I get a center console, you're not really gonna see that much right there. I'm gonna trim it down a little bit, fold it up under there a little better. I don't really care about that too much. I'll figure out something to do with that. Yeah, I mean, that's how it looks right there. It's not even right now, but don't look that bad. Come on this side. Seat is in. Everything's bolted down. And all I gotta do is build some kind of console. Put a shifter about right here in this area. I'm gonna mod that to get rid of this column shift. That'll happen eventually though, not right now, because I gotta buy a B&M shifter, and I won't be doing that until I get an LS motor up in here with a turbo 350 or 400 transmission. So I'm not going for 80, or I meant foil 60. I'm not going that anytime soon, mainly because I'm not trying to do all that shortening of the drive shaft right now, and cross member, and plus it costs a little extra. depending on if I can find one for a cheap price. Because I think I want to do carbed LS. I don't know if I want to go fuel injected at the time. Because I'm trying to do this as quick as possible. Fuel injection, getting all the little parts. I'm going to get a Grand National tank, all the little fuel pump, run the lines, all that stuff. That takes a lot of time. So I'm going to just go carbureted LS for right now. And then buy me probably something like a highly terminated EFI or fast EFI, anything like that. And set it up that way. Back seats, it's dirty as hell back here, man. They ain't really even cleaned up at all. When I get ready to do my little deck back there, it's probably just gonna be either 2 6x9s or 4 6.5s. If I do 4 6.5s, that'll sound pretty good. I would get some little door panel things to put some speakers right there, but I don't really know if I want them right there. I'll find that out later on in the future. But, I mean, it's coming together, man. Ain't did much. Just cut that little piece off. I'm gonna show you the bracket. Let me see. This is part of it. Cut it in 2 sections. See right here? I had to cut this one off first. This big ass chunk right here. And then I had to come back and cut this little piece off right here to make it right. All I used to cut it off was a sawzall. Could have used a jigsaw. This thing right here, anybody want to buy it? It's in decent condition. Just need to be cleaned up. I don't need it. Most likely don't need it for nothing. Or I might do something with it. Just depends. Got time to clean up now though. And I gotta finish plastic dipping the other side of this car. Gotta fix that little spot that I did. Roof is gonna be black. Once I get this black base coat on here, eventually later on down the line when I got my motor ready and all that good stuff and got new tires and everything on here, I'm gonna go to dipyourcar.com and buy the white plastic dip. So I'm gonna go white with black trim, black soft top, black interior. This thing gonna look nice when I get it that color. Trunk, planning on fiberglass in a box back in that corner. 312s, maybe NVX VCW 12s. It all depends. That's about it. All I got for this video. Not too much of an in-depth video. I took my gauge panel off because I'm planning on doing the Intellitronics digital 6-gauge cluster. I'm gonna fiberglass it into the original back piece, and I'll get back at y'all when I start. So since earlier, I've been doing a little cleaning up. Took the back carpet out, cleaned it up. This actually is the original carpet. I'm pretty sure it is. If it's not, I mean, whatever. But I mean, this one still has the same type of bottom to it where all that adhesive stuff started peeling off. I got this little thing right here just to cover up that, because I don't really want that spare tire well showing like that. Sun visors and back seat belts. Come around on this side. Backing the car out. I mean, you know, this carpet is alright. It's actually in decent condition. It just needs to be shampooed real good, and probably dyed again, because the dye didn't really sit in there well. So I'm gonna probably dye it again, because you know, point of me replacing this carpet when it actually not ripped and all torn up. So the seats, they're dirty as hell also. I mean, they're in good condition, but they're very dirty. I'm gonna show you the back seat. I don't know if you can really see all that dirt. Yep, all that dirt. I just vacuumed them out too. I'm gonna dye the seats. Eventually I'm gonna dye them black. I'm gonna re-dye the carpet black and redo that redo that black. I'm gonna go get the trim piece right there. Got a car at a junkyard that a guy got, and trim piece on both sides right here. Yep, whole headliner gonna be black. And do the shades, the sun visors, do those black also. But it don't look bad like this actually. Let me let the seat back a little bit. So yeah, it don't look bad at all. I mean, of course, from the other side, it looks a little worse. Go around to the other side real quick. Sorry about this shaky camera. See how it's folded down in there? Whenever I get that center console in, I'm probably just gonna try to find some type of the junkyard that fits the width that I need and the length. And I'll just try to go from there. But I'm like I said, I'm gonna trim that carpet, the fabric on the seat, and tuck it up under there a little bit better. When the center console sits in here, this seat belt will sit about like that. This one, of course, it'll be about like that. Need to put that top piece on. I got one. Just gotta figure out how to take it off. Honestly, I haven't did anything else. Just been cleaning this thing up a little bit on the inside. Yep. Alright, I'm out to the next one, YouTube.